Okay, so I'm going to show you what I did. This is a transfer swipe that I'm doing over reusing this canvas here. Normally I would probably do another one because this was a bloom that I scooped up and I used my little blower to make them, had some cells, not a ton, but a good amount, and I like the way they look. I'm going to go for minimal here, and I'm just going to like spin what I have on this here, and I'm not going to add any more paint. It sounds a little crazy, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm trying to show you guys a bit of the process. So here's my first spin. Someone will call a baby spin. Oh, this thing's probably, hang on one sec, I gotta fix that. Okay, so this is my first spin, very small. And yeah, I'm gonna do it again. One sec. Probably faster than I should have, but I don't want to do a lot of these, and I don't want to do them in different directions. I just want this to flood out and to spread all over. If I have to tilt and add more pillow, I can do that, but I like what I'm seeing. Look at this. Yeah, there's some, oh no, yeah, those air bubbles. There were a lot in the paint, but okay. We'll deal with that somehow. One sec. I finally decided to do something, and look at all these white things. Oh my god. I finally love one of my own ideas that I didn't get from anyone, just one from years ago. And look at all this. I noticed something too about the pillow paint. It smelled funny, and it's only like a couple of months old, and I put it in one of those clear bulk barn clear plastic things, and I think it wasn't a good enough thing to store my paint, and also I stirred it a lot just before I used it. But as you can see, I'm trying to get this part to go down. But oh my god, yeah, look at all that. I guess we could turn this into like some kind of a snowy landscape, considering it's April 9th or something, and we just got something like 5 centimeters or 10 centimeters of snow overnight. So we're not having much of a spring. This is already a depressing month. My birthday, but also my cat's death anniversary coming up. So I'm going to keep spinning this, and hopefully we'll get some of this stuff off and learn to live with these guys. Next time, though, I'm really going to have to let the paint sit. But this is a really good idea, and I want to try it again. Obviously with different colors. Oops, that's not on there right. See, I can't do it with one hand. Hold on. I gotta tell you, it kind of bugs me because this was a really good bloom that I made, and I love that it all stretched out. I love how the colors turned out, although they're not flawless. They go well together. Even that little gray I put at the bottom kind of gives it like a, I don't know, really earthy, I'm not trying to make it too sparkly or anything, but there is some iridescence in here. And you'll see them as we get closer, you'll see them sparkle up. Because I did use that in the bloom that I made, and then I stretched that bloom out to make it look like a swipe. So I basically took a bloom and swiped it and put it over some white that I just mixed up. I just stirred, even though, I stirred it like I always stir them. And I just got a lot of these white air bubble things here, even though I did torch a little, and I did sort of slam it upside down. I guess something about it being in that container, I think, might be the problem. But here it is. I'm just going to show it to you while it's still on the spinner, because I didn't mind that this went over. Some of the colors look like they're kind of bleeding into others. I don't mind that. It's got some prettiness to it. Certainly with better layers of a bloom, a nicer bloom would have made a nicer swipe, I think, or different colors anyway. But I like this. I use just a white cell activator. It doesn't get more basic than this type of bloom, where you just make a bloom on one board and then scoop it up and put it over top of your pillow and then stretch it out. I could have done it 3-4 times like people do, and they end up with lots. Maybe I would have not had all these bubbles if I'd done, put a few layers over top. but what's the point? I didn't think I needed them. So anyway, we'll see how it dries, and I'm going to put this up because just mixing the paints was a big pain, but I'm going to try to make something else too. Okay, that's it. Happy Easter and post-Easter and everything else. Spring is here, almost.